myself, but I grew up feeling fairly invisible, lonely, but lonely to the point where I was just not there, but I was physically there. And so when I was 9 years old, my father suggested I go to my uncle to go to his office. I had no idea why. And I call my uncle up, and he takes me to his office on Long Island, and he shows me around, and I still had no idea why I was there. And then I go into his office, actually into his office at the office, and he had this little box, and he turns it on, and all of a sudden you hear a lot of squeaky voices. And he tunes his radio dial around, and all of a sudden these voices start not being so squeaky, you start hearing people. He had no idea what they were talking about, but they were voices. And then my uncle, just on cue, would say, CQ, CQ, this is K2QQ, I'm calling CQ. And I said, what? And then he repeated this again and again, and all of a sudden their squeaky voices now calling my uncle. And I realized there was this randomness where people would actually stop what they were doing. I don't know how it was, but they would tune in my uncle's voice, and they started talking to him. And these were people who were total strangers to my uncle. He had nothing in common with them as far as I knew, but they all shared their name, their location, how strong or weak their signal was, and they went on and had another conversation. And for me to think that you could turn on and flip a switch and all of a sudden have friends, I thought this was really cool. And that you could actually tune a radio dial and all of a sudden hear familiar voices, and because he did tune the dial later, and he showed me that he told me different people's stories. He never met these people, but he knew their voices, and he knew based on their voices what they had done, where they were, and what was up with them.